My name is Eric Z. I run 2 restaurants, Wen Wen and 886 in New York. It's where I get to stick my own style of Taiwanese food. But you wouldn't really come to eat at my restaurant if you're looking for something that's authentic or traditional in that sense. Because everything I do is kind of like a cross between what I grew up remembering in Taiwan and my own experiences living in New York for the better part of the last decade. Let me give you an example.
So, pig's blood cake, 猪血糕, seen in Taiwan everywhere. It's using blood as a coagulant to bind rice. That's as simple as it is. Throughout the years, it has changed and evolved. In Taiwan, you can eat it many of ways. There is deep fried, there is steamed, and then with a little bit of peanut powder and cilantro and hot sauce. Really endless ways of eating it. And it is very difficult to introduce pig's blood cake to New York. I made a little bit of adjustments. That is essentially the basis of the sauce that we coat the pig's blood cake with. It's not traditional, but then again, trying to be, right? We're taking a very Taiwanese ingredient, pig's blood cake, and we're fusing it with something that I really like. That's like pretty New York.
I'm pretty sure if I continue making this for the next 20 years or so, it could probably become a tradition as well. How do you even label a cuisine that's barely a century old a heritage?
I would say for Taiwanese cuisine to be taken seriously as a cuisine has probably only happened in the last 30 years or so. And I think it can be tied to political changes in Taiwan.
There isn't anything called Taiwanese cuisine, not until the first democratic elected Taiwanese president to bring Taiwanese 小吃 onto the table to express an identity.
Talking about politics behind Taiwanese cuisine can be a little bit heavy. I'd rather explore what having such a young food heritage means for cooks like myself. After all, I see tradition as just things that we love and will carry with us across the times. So what does this taste of tradition mean for us Taiwanese today? Sometimes we encounter our roots and others just like ourselves and in places we least expect. So nothing beats a historic and pretty artsy city like Dresden. Not quite the usual route for the rabid travelers that we Taiwanese are known to be. Yet, I'm told that there's a little hidden gem among these streets that is a beacon for those looking to get a taste of home.
Domino's Pizza, the great American export. 288-552-5222. It's a lot of Vietnamese restaurants. We're in the new town, so kind of like the more hipster and underground pubby area of Dresden. It would be like the Brooklyn's Bushwick. Very hipster, very young. It's interesting because this pub street is like half a mile long, and this is the first German restaurant we've encountered. Everything else is like Asian, Italian, there's Irish, there's tacos, there's Lebanese, Turkish, obviously. Goes to show you, young people want experience, they want cultural diversity. And that comes with food. Asian food is becoming a little bit more dominant, and so it's interesting to see Taiwan tapas open up in this neighborhood.
Taiwan Tapas is just the place that I'm looking for. It's probably the only Taiwanese restaurant in Dresden, too. And don't be fooled by its name. There's nothing bite-sized about the menu here. Many Taiwanese will understand that what it serves comes straight from the mothership.
我觉得真正的台湾料理应该算是那种在街边你可以吃得到的。你从你的早餐、你的午餐、你的晚餐，你应该都是在外面吃。我们台湾都是在外面吃，很难得会坐在餐厅里面正经八百的吃一顿，那很少很少。
Nice thick layer of starch. The pork portrayal is like the McFlurry of Taiwanese cuisine. You always know it's good, and it's not gonna. Fried basil. I think every Taiwanese person has a very deep connection with Lu Wei. It's that thing that's just always on a plate. One of the few things that overlap between more like 外省菜 and 本省菜. 外省菜 being more of like a mainland-leaning Chinese food in Taiwan, brought over by the KMT after they lost the Chinese Civil War. And more 本省菜 is food that existed on the island before the Chinese Civil War. I grew up eating mostly 外省菜 because my dad's side is from Shanghai, my mom's side is from Sichuan. So this was like sort of my foot in the door to local Taiwanese cuisine. I mean, you just can't go wrong. It's basically a charcuterie plate. You have different cuts of meat, different cuts of veggies, different cuts of tofu, all kind of braised in the same broth. Oyster vermicelli, or in this case, I think it's intestines. Yeah, intestines. Big ups to her for making it, because this is not an easy dish to make. Shot of vinegar and bonito right in the face. And then as you chew, bounciness of intestines. Again, texture.
The food is making me curious about the person running this kitchen. There's obviously a story in this mix. A very personal sense of tradition blended into these flavors.
我应该是2005年的，大概是4月份过来的。当时因为嫁给一个德国人，然后他希望跟他的女儿团聚，然后我那时候本来在台湾做生意，然后想一想，就1个月之内就搬过来了。我以前在中超工作，做完之后，然后我又去寿司店工作，做了大概1年9个月。然后做完之后，我觉得我们台湾小吃比那些东西都好吃啊，为什么不自己做？然后我就自己做了嘛。
因为我看你的菜单，你这些菜都是你自己最想念的菜吗？
都是我爱吃，所以我才会做得出来。
以前在台湾最喜欢吃哪一个小吃？
鱿鱼羹面。
你研发多久？鱿鱼羹面？
你说在这边卖吗？
就是从你刚开始想说哦，我要做鱿鱼羹面，觉得做出来说哦，可能没有到我想要的。
不用想，我都不用想。其实我只要吃过那个东西，我觉得这个东西是我非常爱吃的，我回去就会想它到底怎么做出来的。
And that's not all. This lady ran an international trading company for 28 years while raising a kid. And this is all before she banged out this restaurant here in Dresden.
我本来我自己的理想是我从来这边总共16年嘛，刚开始是到处碰壁，因为不会讲德文，然后呢，当然也没办法工作，因为德文不够好。你像我28年的经验，然后纯粹靠英文，然后根本也找不到工作，就是找到工作，然后他们还要求你再去学德文，不然再要求你要开卡车。我说那不如还是自己开餐厅吧。然后，可是我觉得我自己吃过这些苦，我不希望说嫁到德国来的这些台湾人受这个苦，就是让人家找工作也容易，然后也比较容易融入社会，然后朋友大家互相帮忙，那这样是不是也是很好的一条路
I have so much respect for somebody who wants to hustle and genuinely believes in the hustle. And the fact that she paired her hustle with food, the way she loves her food, the way she's like very curious, and she completely admits it. I think the most shocking aspect about Natasha is her confidence.
所以这个是
德国人可能 听过台湾菜的人比较少，甚至吃过台湾菜的人应该是非常少。那你还需要在 Dresden 又不是最大的城市，
是
开台湾菜，那你需要花更多的体力、更多的精神跟你的金钱去教育这附近的居民跟这边的人，说台湾菜是什么。
其实
那你觉得
吧，
风险不会更大吗？你怎么？
美食无国界。我就觉得说，台湾菜怎么可能做不出来、做不起来？而且只要中国人吃过我做的台湾菜，没有一个人说不好吃。反正我想说，小小的应该不至于说做到倒店还怎么样。反正我这个人个性是，我只要做，我不相信不成功。我觉得，如果我开的一个是正经的台湾餐厅，然后卖的是正经的饭，我觉得就没有特色了。因为对我来说，我们算是流浪到外国来的这些台湾人，你想念的不会是什么正经的台湾料理或是中式料理，不是，应该是小吃。当初我是看各个店面，因为这里的店面有的很贵，然后我就想说选一个不要太大，因为当然你做就不想失败嘛，那都不要一下看那个心很大。女孩子做事比较
细心一点，
小心一点。我们不会花很多钱去买了一个大店面，然后不知道好或不好，我们就先做小投资。我老公就跟我讲说，你做小投资失败了也没事，
因为你旁边就是一家越南菜。然后我还看后面还有一家。
当初他本来不愿意让我在住在那个地方。
It was a small Chinese supermarket. She said it's the very first Asian supermarket in Dresden, which I found really interesting because I spent my first year in college in Ithaca, New York, which is in the middle of bump nowhere. So really small town. Also only one Asian supermarket. And it just reminded me so much of that place.
我的那个台湾黑醋，你看就在这里买到的。他说就进了这一批之后又没有了，所以我有全部给他扫了，你知道吗？
十全，我还没看过十全这个牌子。
对，我也没见过。之前台湾公研的，
对我都用公研。
可是我们那边现在买不到了。他们我知道他前天刚上货。因为东西多一点，台湾米酒做3杯鸡什么太贵，对不对？我就用这个白糯米酒，反正味道差不了多少，它比较柔和，味道比较柔和，没那么冲。
Entering this tiny Chinese supermarket just brought about so much memories. It connected me with Natasha and I think on a different level because once you've gone through that, the fact that you need to travel to get a decent bottle of soy sauce, that's an experience you don't forget easily. 老外都不用这种粉炸东西，
他们不会用，
对啊，
他们都是用像这种现成的。德国有一种他们自己的那种面包粉，有没有？
面包糠，
这面包糠应该吧？
就是拿来炸东西的嘛，做 schnitzel 的。
对，那德国就只有那种。
我觉得我真的很喜欢逛这些店。
我也是，每次到什么地方，第一个逛超市。
对。
然后我喜欢逛当地的超市，因为当地的超市买起来东西是最便宜的。
对，然后你可以看当地人的口味，喜欢什么。
没有，而且我
还是不是加糖的？
我还很喜欢把德国的食物给它加工成台湾的味道，这是我最喜欢干的事。
就是原物料是德国，然后它
自己把它加工之后变成我们台湾的味道。
了解，这是 fusion。
Now this is where it gets interesting for me. Natasha and I decided to do a little cookout together to see if we can use our Taiwanese traditions to make a dish with whatever local produce we can get our hands on. We shop at a local supermarket, but because we didn't really have a permit to film, you won't see much of it. Just know that I made a beeline for what Germany is best known for: pork.
其实从我们房间就可以直接通后院了。
哇，真好！
不是我女儿的房间太乱了，乱到不敢开门。
没事。有养兔子啊？
有，我女儿的2只兔子。哇。好的。来，我是在找看我老公的他的腿在哪里。
先铺个蒜 ，OK。
我老公不让我在家里 放我的调味料。
为什么？
不是，我们两个整理东西的方式不一样。
啊哈，
他喜欢，他会用的调味料放在一个柜子里面。然后我的他看不懂，他就完全不会用。不管我跟他讲说这是面粉，他也不行，这是你的筐，那你就放到你的筐里面。五香粉啊，洋葱酥啊，葱姜蒜在这里。
葱姜蒜
啊，那刚刚葱在外面，新鲜的可以现拔。
真的吗？
对。
那我去拔一个吧。
好。你拔得到吧？在那个地方穿过去，有看到哦？
有。
因为他种了葱，可是他不知道要做什么，所以都被我吃掉了。
很棒，这是天大的幸福。
还有在那边，
哇，这边更多。
没有，这个是什么东西啊？
大黄瓜，哇，
这是小黄瓜，变成这个样子。好，来尝尝看这个番茄。
哎，哦，
甜哦，
好甜，好软，好嫩，
很甜哈，
好鲜。我每次吃到这种好吃的番茄，我就想到番茄炒蛋。
这么小颗的番茄能炒蛋吗？
当然可以啊，就是不一样的番茄炒蛋。我本来是想要做一个炸的猪排，但我怕东西不够大，然后还要用太多油的话，那可能就算了。
油在那里，油锅，后面那台白白的，
这个
对，油炸锅。
哇，我没看过这个。哦，这就是了解，地瓜粉这里有。我们就现在先来腌一下猪排，其实也可以腌一点黄瓜，
好，
这新鲜的。你老公会做饭吗？
他也挺会做，他很会做德国料理。
他会做什么样的德国料理？
大菜。
德国猪脚他会做吗？
会做。
哦，这么厉害。先把它切一半，然后再切块，这样子，或者滚刀也可以。
滚刀。
对，切滚刀吧。
滚刀好的，那就是要打比较大块喽。
对，大块的。然后再给它撒盐，腌个15分钟。
对，里面好像籽不过还没有变紫，还嫩嫩的。
冰一下正好吃，但它本身的甜味已经很够了。我们就只是用台式腌，然后随便
炸猪排就对了，
稍微西式一点的炸，看看会有什么效果。
西式的炸，那我的腌要什么样子的腌？
就台式的腌。
台式的腌。
对，我们只是会照他们的面粉、蛋、面包糠，然后再去炸。
当成自己家来，随便弄没关系。
你常请人来家里吃饭吗？
有时候我叫大家来，你一人带一道菜。
因为我看你桌子很大，但你们一家……
你知道这个桌子是我从台湾运过来的。
我刚刚看就觉得不对劲，怎么会？就是完全是台湾的味道。也是，
好酥脆啊，好吃。
这是面包糠那个。
面包糠的。不好意思哈，我腌的都会带点甜味。
好吃。
就照例做台湾小吃的，所以就是。
确实有猪的那个味道，
对不对？
但是我个人还蛮喜欢的。
没有，你就腌的不好，你去吃吃看德国的腌的 Schnitzel， 你去吃吃看，你就会后悔吃了。
它就是只有加盐是吗？
它有加啤酒。
I think my takeaway is it's really easy to look on the internet, social media. It's really easy to dismiss Taiwan Tapas as a strange Taiwanese restaurant in Dresden, smack in the middle of nowhere. Because yeah, their photos aren't exactly the most appealing photos. When I was in New York and I saw the photos, I was like, why aren't we going to a more mainstream Taiwanese restaurant in Berlin, or in Frankfurt? But seeing her story and actually interacting with her listening to her talk about her philosophies and what she truly believes in. That's really changed my perspective. What she really cares about is how good the food tastes and whether or not it tastes like Taiwan. And she's very, very, very adamant about having it taste as much as like you would have it on the streets of Taiwan.
In one perspective, the idea of treating food as an art and a must-do photo op has kind of become a modern tradition as well. Just look at what you're watching now. How often do we dish out images of food to you? You can't taste them, but I'm pretty sure you appreciate them. So it's kind of rich to insist that tradition must have some sort of historical lineage. Some people clamor for authentic Taiwanese food without even realizing that the heritage is less than a century old. So what does the taste of tradition mean right now in Taiwan? And just how authentic is it?
So we're in the middle of Yangmingshan, a mountain in Taipei, and they just pretty much made an entire row into restaurants. As you can see, we're on like a half hill with a little stream of river running through the middle of the restaurant. And we're eating traditional Taiwanese style cuisine built around chicken. Because in the old times, when Taiwan was relatively poor, chicken was the main source of protein because every household could raise their own chickens. The cost was very low. It's part of the bigger umbrella of traditional Taiwanese cuisine, but it's very much its own thing. It's very meaty because it's just free range running around the mountains. It's very, very muscular from all the running and exercise it does on the mountains, up and down the hills, right? It's like the athlete of chickens. And we as humans benefit from all the exercise, right? In Taiwan, chicken needs to have texture. It can't just be tender. There needs to be resistance and substance. This is exactly.哦，鱼汤，对。
在养
啊，在养，哪里养？
在南部啊。
哦，了解。The sauce is just very traditional, soy paste, chilies, garlic. Nothing much to it, but this, only seasoned with salt, poached in water, very lightly. See the fibers of the chicken. It's nowhere near as delicate. This is my favorite vegetable. I don't know why we don't get this in the West, because it's basically the leaf of chayote. We get chayote. Actually, no, in New York, chayote is mostly farmed in Mexico, and we import it. But this is straight up just the leaf. It's got chayote leaves, right? It has a very simplistic texture, but the flavors have peaks and valleys and undulations to them. It's bitter, sweet, and a little bit minty. It's crazy cheap because it grows like wildfire.
If you really think about it, this cuisine makes perfect sense to be a tradition. After all, Taiwan is the 4th highest island in the world, with 5 mountain ranges boasting peaks that exceed 3,500 meters. But you do question, how much of it has been adapted to modern taste? Wait till you get a load of this next dish.
This is a fun one. This is alligator soup. Traditional? I don't know. I'm not sure, because this is like mountain range cuisine. The owner was talking to us how some people in the South are raising alligators. So I ordered one. I don't know, never had alligator. Would be pretty interesting. But mountain yam, goji berries, ginger, very classic soup. Tastes like chicken soup, but mostly from the ginger and goji berries. You don't taste anything. It has the texture of chicken breast, which makes sense because alligators have no fat, but it's not dry. Not my favorite protein, but I'm glad I tried it.
Okay, so now the question is, what were the dishes that Taiwanese people actually used to eat. Records tell us that the first ever magazine feature on the island's cuisine came from the Japanese in the early 1900s. The criticism is that, much like the Michelin Guide, the feature only really focused on food that the colonial Japanese liked to eat, so rich people food. The rest of the island was actually pretty damn poor. So what about the locals?
During those days, locals probably just eat sweet potato with the I wouldn't think stir fries a lot because you need oil. Oil is probably quite expensive.
What most people ate here would be defined with a few words: seasonal, local, and somewhat protein deficient.
The Taiwanese, they have no access to good rice. One of the reasons is because towards the end of the Japanese colonial, there will be the World War II coming, starting from maybe 1939, it started to have a war atmosphere. So the good rice would have been preserved for Japanese soldiers and of course for rich people.
Then after World War II, as Taiwan became more industrialized and you had a lot more food imports, driven mostly by Taiwan's relationship with the USA, people, I think, began to enjoy whatever was available to them.
All right, so with that in mind, I decided to look out for festival foods that really bring out the extravagance. And there's really nothing more splurge-worthy for us Taiwanese people than a wedding. I follow a lead to a traditional banquet feast maker in Kaohsiung, the south of Taiwan.
Eric， 你好，我以前叫 Eric。哦，是吗？现在改名了。现在叫上，太阳那个上。OK。这是我太太，这个 Hello， 哦，没有，谢谢。没有，你们真的太屌了。
We're in this place where this used to be a sugar factory, and then they've converted it into like an event space. We're here for Bando, a Taiwanese moving banquet. The only thing I understand about Bando is that you have to get up early. I've been up since 1 in the morning, just getting down here. But another thing about Bando is, I know that it's super traditional. It's passed on through generations. In Taiwanese, Bando means literally making tables. So you're bringing your own tables, you're bringing your own chairs, you're bringing your own plates, you're bringing your own food. Wherever the couple decides to have the wedding, the caterer comes to the site. That is unbelievably cool to me.
OK 了，肉丝，对，里脊，然后我们可以腌过之后啊，我们还有那个鱼浆，然后跟它一起混，然后你吃下去的那个口感里面，因为你一般如果是鱼浆，它咬下去就是那个口感，但是它这个会比较扎实，就是比较弹，比较脆。
所以你就是一条一条，然后和你这样。
对的，鱼浆是搅碎的，这个不是搅碎。
OK， 所以更多口感。
对。
OK。So it's fish paste. I think what's really special about this is that they put shredded pork loin in it. So it's a hybrid of fish paste and pork. In the streets, it's usually just fish paste. So it's a very straightforward and singular texture. But this, you get shreds of pork with your bouncy fish paste. It's a much more diverse texture, not even mentioning flavor, right? They marinated the pork in kind of your usual suspects.
哦，你闻我们的胡椒。
这是你们自己的，
我们都是在那个100年的中药房去用的胡椒，就是一般外面你市售的胡椒啊，买得到胡椒，闻起来很呛，可是其实入菜啊，我爆香过去它出来的那个味道其实不够，因为他们都有一点调和。
你这有掺东西吗？还是？
这是里面都是全部汉方的药材。
OK， 所以就是不止白胡椒。
对，不止白胡椒。这个给你带回去。
谢谢。这里面没有盐嘛，对不对？
没有盐。
This is their custom blend white pepper and a bunch of Chinese herbs and spices. no salt added, which is interesting because for Wen Wen and 886, all of our white pepper blends have salt and MSG added. But because this is probably only one of their building blocks in terms of flavors, they can't have salt because they're adding so much other stuff. I'm learning. They are literally creating each dish from scratch the morning of. They're serving 180 people today. And this is considered a relatively small to mid-sized wedding. But I'm curious to see how they scale each dish, right? We got to see chicken soup. We're going to see you fan. You fan literally means oil rice. So the technique is to have sticky rice coated with oil. The oil also has a bunch of seasoning, right? And that really depends on your personal taste and what your family recipe is. But it's mostly soy sauce, soy paste, oyster sauce, some type of pork, whether it be smoked or unsmoked, mushrooms. You fan is the one thing that is going to be the most difficult because it's such a technical dish. It is so goddamn technical. We fail at it 50% of the time, right? So that's something I'm really curious to see.
就是先泡水嘛，然后这边现场蒸，这是还是生的。
你大概泡3个小时左右。
就早上来4点多5点开始泡，然后现在应该7点多吧，7点多差不多，然后等下会去蒸，然后就蒸完之后，我们会用那个高汤下去淋那个，再让它蒸，所以它待会里面米粒会有大骨汤的香气。
了解。
对，然后再下去一起炒。OK。
我真的已经学到好多东西，真的。
这个都是老祖宗的智慧，
他们也是一代一代这样传。
对，因为老一辈以前台湾很穷嘛，所以很多东西他们都舍不得丢掉，
所以就要一直废物利用。
对，就是变成让它变得加分。
真的，全世界我发现最好吃的食物都是因为废物利用，都是因为贫穷。
对，才会
必须要绞尽脑汁去用很有创意的方法来把它变好吃。
像以前我们蒸那个米饭，不是会有锅巴嘛？锅巴老一辈的他们就会拿来撒糖，然后就变那个就有点像饼干那样，对，然后都是零嘴，
锅巴脆，
有时候的虾米，然后那个香菇，然后香菇有炸过，然后鱿鱼。对，
看得晒，传统调味，
对。算是朋友自己养的猪，他的早餐是吃那个芭乐，
这么嗨，
然后晚餐是吃那个酒糟，然后和面给他吃，所以他就
猪不会喝醉，
不会。就是他这样子炼出来的那个猪油会不会有腥味，对，你
外面身体里头去腥味。
对，它就是我们叫酒糟黑猪肉。
天啊，好香哦！
还没哦，
米酒的甜味整个出来。
对，还没，所以待会要先放。
所以当初，开始做板豆到你可以自己一个人像今天这样长出，花了多久？听说你是被骂出来的，
骂出来，3、4年。
OK，
对。
这其实我们没有去算这个时间，就是直到，因为我爸爸他都会走到他炒的油饭那边那个大桶子，就挖一口来吃。如果你看到他会走回来挖第2口、第3口，就表示说，他觉得好吃，不是因为肚子饿啊什么之类的。因为老一辈的就是他们也很要求，爸爸也很要求，
直接。
对，然后因为我们从小耳濡目染的习惯就是，你在看就是在学习。就像我看爸爸在工作，我虽然没有亲自去动手，但是他如果有做一个动作，我会把它记下来。哦，原来那个是要这样弄的。然后下一次我就会说，那我帮你弄什么，你不用教我。我觉得现在的人好像欠缺用眼睛观察。
是太多不同的东西，让我们现代人就是分散注意力。
对，但是像我们在这边工作啊，就是 有慧根的人，就是真的不需要跟他多讲什么。
It's like literally from their ancestors, passed down by the mouth, not even by writing. It's just verbally. It's like, okay, like what we just saw, steaming the soup. The steam baskets, you want to wedge a little chopsticks there. You want to wedge a little chopstick there so that you can add water with ease instead of having to lift everything up and then adding more water. These are small things that you really just don't think of. And it's an accumulation of experience. 因为板豆是一个非常稀有的、非常传统的一个东西，但是你们现在在一个算是时代的交叉点，稍微变成流行传统的东西，有没有觉得说你们会需要在传统跟现代中间做一个拔河跟取舍？
就是食物就是传统，餐具、摆桌就是习俗。
就是我们希望客人吃到的就是传统的味道，只是我在视觉上看，因为不可避免，就是现在的人是视觉的动物，他在还没有吃到你的菜之前，他在网络上看，他第一眼是用眼睛先看到，所以如果要迎合现在，要在这个市场上能够走下去，第一个就是要先吸引人家愿意看。我们觉得，因为像半桌菜这种东西，它有些这些料理为什么这样做，它其实是有意义的、有故事、有典故的，为什么会这些是这些的组成啊？对，所以我们不太去动它，但可能老一辈大家对传统印象说，哦，半桌的味素放很重，味精味素放很重，我们就是不要，我们就是用比较就是以食材的靠碟的口味去带这道菜的味道，就我们还是尽量，因为大家现在都讲的健康嘛，对，然后所以我们会这个部分我们会做调整。
I gotta say, when they tell me that they're trying to preserve their grandma's taste and the tradition as much as possible and trying their best to not deviate the flavors, I don't think that's necessarily true. Because the fact is, everything that they're doing differently is innovation. Sun was telling me about how for the xiangsu ya, the crispy duck, they braise it and then they fry it twice. As compared to the old ways, they would fry it for longer than they braise it. Because back in the day, this dish used to be a dish that you would enjoy with drinks, so the duck would be a lot more tough. But he told me that in modern days, people like things to be a little bit more tender. And the things they insist on, right? The cleanliness, the fact that they do everything from scratch, on site, that's kind of a stubbornness that you don't see a lot, right? So this is their xiangsu ya. So they braise it in their proprietary blend of spices for about 3 hours, which is impressive because the meat is still very much intact. And then they fry it once, and then they fry it again to pick up. So the skin is crisp, but the meat is still tender. In English, it'd literally be called crispy, fragrant duck. Sprinkling a little pepper on top. I honestly feel like it probably doesn't need the pepper. It is so fragrant. It's interesting because you would think 3 hours of braising, it would be like fall off the bone tender. In Taiwanese cuisine, that's considered over braised, right? But this is perfectly done.
I started out this journey to prove a point. That for a cuisine as young as what we Taiwanese people have, the idea of authenticity really makes no sense. And that tradition is just what we make of the things we love so much and that will carry with us. This is something I saw in Natasha's restaurant in Dresden. And then I saw how other young chefs are not just cooking up memories of a family recipe, but also innovating them for the next generation. Yet my biggest takeaway is actually very personal. After all, It's hard to even want to create traditions if we don't realize what's truly important to ourselves.
The more I see in Taiwan, the more I realize how little I know. You know? When I opened 886 4 years ago, I had this notion of, hey, Taiwanese food is simple, right? I grew up eating it. I was such an innocent thing for me to think. And I really regret, as a kid, not exploring what Taiwan had to give. It's a wonderful and poetic place, and I spent it playing video games, I spent it going to the same restaurants, I spent it eating at McDonald's, I spent it going to the States to learn English, to play tennis. But if I just took 20% of my vacations in Taiwan and actually opened my eyes a little bit, my restaurants right now would be able to represent Taiwan so much better, right? We all know Taiwan has had its fair shares of controversies, but the thing is, food in Taiwan is pretty much the only common ground we can find between the 23 million people on this island, right? And over the past 2 weeks, because I learned so much about the history and the transitional periods and all these, whether it be coincidental, intentional, or enforced even, all these different elements has sort of molded Taiwanese cuisine to this very specific thing. And it's one aspect of our culture that every single Taiwanese person can cling on to.